Hello, I'm Velasquez, and welcome to This Week in Review, February 18th, 2011 on Greenroofs TV. Our project of the week is the Covenant House Toronto Rooftop Garden, built in 2008 in Toronto, Canada. Covenant House is Canada's largest youth shelter and not only gives homeless youth a place to stay, but also provides 24/7 crisis care and has the widest range of services under one roof, including education, counseling, healthcare, and employment assistance. Teachers use the garden for a variety of studies, including biology, art, and creative writing to enable youth to earn high school credits. And through a partnership with Ryerson University, additional study opportunities expose youth to possible careers in horticulture, landscaping, and the green roof industry. Graduate students work with youth on earth science projects such as environmental studies, ecology, and green roof ecosystems. Approximately 5,000 perennials, raised vegetable planters, a wetland area, a fish pond with a fountain, and an overhead trellis are just some of the features of this outdoor classroom. And the project was designed to comply with the City of Toronto's Green Roof Incentive Pilot Program. In addition, all plastic and/or composite components are from 100% post-consumer recycled materials. Growing media was developed from recycled products within a minimum of 90% obtained from sustainable sources, and all materials, where possible, were locally sourced from within a 500-kilometer radius of the project site. Also, the soil was designed to not use mined products and therefore its associated energy. The natural sounds of running water from the fountain provide a very tranquil setting where one can reassess their direction within the complexity of everyday life. To learn more about the Covenant House Toronto Rooftop Garden, click on our Project of the Week link on our homepage. Our former Sustainable Roofing Technologies editor, Ralph Velasquez, agreed to stay on as a guest contributing editor to share his experiences as Executive Director for Sustainability in the Roofing and Building Maintenance Division with Tremco with us. In his new role for the company, he's responsible for implementing their sustainability initiatives company-wide. Read his first column, Sustainability, The Journey Forward, where he shares the beginnings of this process, how he's already met some great people along the way, faced challenges, had a few defeats, and savored small victories. Contributing editor Christine Thuring and PhD candidate at the University of Sheffield blogs about an exciting and innovative venue for students in the UK and across the world coming this May. Read her post, The First National Green Roof Student Conference at the Green Roof Center in Sky Gardens. By the way, abstract submissions are due by February 25th. A press release for Green Roofs for Healthy Cities introduces the Living Architecture Academy, an online green roof and wall learning center. It is now online at grhc.sclivelearningcenter.com, and you can see and read educational content from conferences and events, including the recent Cities Alive Green Roof and Wall Conference in Vancouver, BC. JobLinks, Biotexture Florida, a division of Reflections of Nature, is looking for an independent representative to perform sales and marketing of Live Roof brand green roof systems for North Florida and Georgia, USA. You can go to greenroofs.com/joblinks.htm for more information on this job and other green roof job postings. February 23rd through the 24th is BuildX Vancouver, one of Canada's largest trade expositions and the largest event at the Vancouver Convention Centre in Vancouver, BC, Canada. And February 23rd through the 27th is the 2011 Northwest Flower and Garden Show at the Washington State Convention Center in Seattle, Washington. Express and Star says safe space with living walls. They say anyone visiting any major garden show this year will see weird and wonderful rich tapestries on living walls. Vertical planting caught on several years ago, inspired by French botanist Patrick Blanc, a pioneer in this field who has transformed many buildings' walls into living art, planting rich mixtures of lush foliage plants. Living wall specialist Jillian Bond of Treebox says, Vertical planting has increased in popularity because it makes best use out of the urban garden where space is limited, while living walls are sustainable, eco-friendly, purify the air, and reduce the heat in towns. Freshhome.com shows off inspiring home with one garden per level in Singapore. The Mira house was designed by Goose Architects and is located on the island of Sentosa in Singapore. Fresh Home considers this house to be a daring and original project with green spaces for every floor of the building. Since plots on the Sentosa are not large and neighbors are quite close, the architects described their strategy to build a solid wall to each side neighbor to provide privacy where possible, creating a central light and stairwell which would funnel the sea breeze through the center of the building. Check out the full article for the stunning photos. Catalina Logan of eHow.com informs you on green roof grants. She says in some cities such as Copenhagen, Denmark, flat or nearly flat roofs are required to be vegetated. While it's not a requirement here in the United States, there are a number of grants available from the government as well as from foundation and private sources. Such grants include the Environmental Protection Agency grants, Department of Environmental Protection city-level grants, and the Conservation Organization grants. Other options for finding funding can include your state's Department of Conservation and Recreation and the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation. To learn more about these stories and new ones posted daily, go to our In the News or newslinks section of our website. Have something you think we should know about and post on our website? You can send us your green articles, videos, and images to editor@greenroofs.com. Want to stay in the know about what's going on at greenroofs.com? Well, stay up to date by subscribing to our Greenroofs TV channel on YouTube, following us on Twitter, liking us on Facebook, and being a member of our network on LinkedIn. Our 2011 Green Roofs and Walls of the World 12-month wall calendar is still available for purchase. So go to greenroofs.com/calendar.htm and order some today for your friends, family, and coworkers. This has been This Week in Review for February 18th, 2011 on Green Roofs TV. I'm Angela Velasquez, and I'll see you next week. This week's episode is sponsored by the Green Roofs and Green Walls Directory and the 2011 Green Roofs and Walls of the World calendar, brought to you by greenroofs.com.